Alright guys, welcome back to Ralph's house. We've been drawing this picture for the last couple of times. We got our riverboat coming up to Tennessee River. We got a lot of we still got to get this canvas covered with paint. All this is a drawing. Worked out, we think it's going to work out pretty good. Let's get some paint on here. And I've still got all this ultramarine blue, and that was a tube that busted. I don't waste paint. So this is going to be our base for a real light day sky. It gives me something to paint into, but it's going to cover this canvas and I'm not wasting paint. Let's paint. I'm going to grab some water, and I got a big old paintbrush. I mean, check out the size of this brush. We've got a big old canvas to color. Let's play and have some fun. Let's grab some of this ultramarine blue. Let's get out here and just scroll that along. Look at it. Now look how just you can carry it. We're just covering canvas real quick. Now remember, it's a sky. I want it light. I don't want those strokes. I don't like those kind of strokes, but let's just get. I don't mind a round stroke. So that kind of gives you a fluffy look. So I just want that canvas covered good, just real light. That's going to give me something to paint into. Right now, that's going to make it look like, whoa, buddy, stormy, cloudy day. Wait till we put the lights to it. It'll jump at you. It'll spring out there. I love this. So I'm trying to stay out of the way a little bit so you can see how I put this on there. I don't care. I just want paint on there. I like that little bit of dark right there. I'm going to kind of leave a little bit of that, kind of get a cloud look. There's my mountain. I'm going to cut in my mountains. We're just getting paint on this canvas. Now this is the beauty of acrylics. You can do it thin, you can do it thick. You can do it and just roll it, roll it, roll it. Get it to do what you want to do. I never had figured out how to paint around that thing right there. So for the sky, I just kind of tilted it out when I get all the way to it. Let's kind of roll that just a little bit. Don't want to have them hard strokes in there. We got a big old sky doing this picture. Let's get some more paint on our brush. More water, just keep on the counter. Now you got to watch for runs when you do something this big. Don't have a lot of runs in it. That's the top of my mountain. The sky's going down that valley there, so there's air all the way down to the ground, but that kind of gives me the shape of that mountain I want to get. Don't be afraid to paint the edges. Because when we put the mountain back on top of the sky, you'll put the sky behind the mountain. And that's what we're trying to achieve. Grab some more water. Oh, I've got some runs going on over there. I'd like to do something about that. I don't want all them runs. Don't want my runs. Don't want to mess up what we got going here. Let's get that reflection in the water a little bit there. Now, so we got a little run going right there. We got rid of him. So watch, when you're doing this big, watch where your runs. You grab some more blue without a lot of water. It's top of where I want that top of that mountain to be. Trying to get it established. And you always hear me say, don't worry a lot about it because I'm going to paint on paint. I love to paint standing up because it lends to the way I paint. I like to paint big and I like to paint fast. And we're going to add a lot of colors into this to end up with what we want to end up with. That bow of that mountain. The shapes and where the water might be, and these mountains that were in the background back here, it's kind of get them established again. That'll be trees right there. This stuff dries so fast that you can just go back across it and keep adding layers and layers. And I like the looks of that. It's getting to where we want it to be. A little more blue. So it's actually hard to get ultramarine blue to stay dark. See how dark that looks? Watch how quick it disappears when you start going across it. You can just work it right out of it. I just get more paint on there. I want to make sure I got plenty of paint on the canvas. And keep going with my skies, kind of sky color. So I can kind of move that around, pick it up. See, all I've done is get my canvas covered good and get rid of a lot of this dark blue that I had in here. And that's what I wanted to do. I don't like the waste paint. My canvas is covered. It's kind of like a negative in a photograph. It's covered backwards. I got the darks. Haven't started the lights yet. I'll tell you what, we're going to clean my palette up a little bit, grab some sky colors and come back into this, and this is going to get some. See, I wanted that dark right here. That's the bow, where the bow of that mountain comes to. Now the point of that mountain's going to stick out right in there. And I got that valley between this mountain and that one. So we're going to have that in there. And just keep rolling that brush, whisking that sky. We'll clean all this up here. Guys, what could be more fun than this? What gets any better? Tell you one thing we're going to do before I come back, because I do like to paint big, but that makes you sweat. We're going to take this sweater off before I come back. We're going to get down to some paint here. We're going to make sure, watch for these runs. Catch all your runs. Stroke right there. Because we got a lot more sky work to do here. That's where let's frame our picture. Let's bring the eye towards the middle. Get our dark side here. Sky.
So are you saying make it darker toward the outlines and bring it lighter toward the middle? It draws your eye to the center.
Right.
Is that what
it's kind of framing that picture in, see what colors. See. Like I'm making my own frame. I don't worry about frames. A lot of people spend a lot of money on frames. The frames don't impress me. I don't care about frames. I want to see the artwork. You know, but I'm glad people do. That's just not what my concern is. My concern is about getting this painting done. So frame it, pulling it into the valley. Pulling it into the valley. And getting rid of this blue. Let's get this on. That's just, again, it gives me stuff to paint into. You've heard me say it before, the more colors you do, the more depth you're going to have. What gets better then? There's my mountain. There's my colors. Down the valley. There's a snake going out there. Let's kind of get rid of that. I'll tell you what, I'm going to change my palette, grab a few more colors, get rid of the sweater, so we can do some serious painting. Y'all come.